Okay, chat. This is a game called Blueprints, and I got a key for it. I was interested in it. A lot of times I get sent keys and I'm like, eh. And this one I was like, maybe. Because it was recommended a couple times. People seem to like it and be playing it a lot. I've also had a lot of people say that I won't like this game. So I'm going to try to go in with an open mind and give it a shot and see if I enjoy it. Now, do you know the pun of the word blueprints of the title? Do you get it? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Doggo bum. Vinny, you're going to need to take notes. Okay. Well, give me a second. I have a notepad.
To publish and declare this instrument my last will and
Did I miss anything important? Like vital storytelling?
hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Alright, let me write that down. Bequeath.
dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh, yeah.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Good, before internet.
Herbert
Kinda.
S. Sinclair.
Detective stuff works best without internet or cell phone. Chat, you know, I've invented a new word. And it's a mix of a chalice and a goblet. Get ready for this. Choblet. Yeah. I also thought of a great coworker meme word. Like for millennials. I'm a millennial. But I want to tell you anyway. Picture this. It's merchandisable too, chat. Okay? Chillaxolotl. It's an axolotl, but it's chilling, like on a couch. And you could just draw that. You got the chillaxolotl. Now, combine that with choblet, and you got chillaxa-choblotl. Choblaxa. So this is Blueprints. Visuals are pretty cool. I like the style. I like them birds. What is this game? I don't know. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. The grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path. Go where you want it to lead. Interesting. Okay. Mount Holly Blueprint. You already wasted 2 steps walking in and out of the house. Chilaxolotl slop already exists. God damn it. What about Chublaxolotl? Or Chilax Chublotl? It's real. Oh man, it's real. I'm trying to grab this image. I can't believe this is a thing. Oh man. Chat, look. Man. Did I really? I wasted steps? Doesn't matter. Saving and quitting wastes a whole day instead. Day 2? I'll start over. New run. New run. Alright, now I feel good. We're starting over. Fresh. I've watched the movie Clue, so I think I'm ready for this game. I'm prepared. Alright. Day 1. Which version? I don't know. All one of them. One of the 4 endings. Two items. Hallway. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Let's do 2 items. That's interesting. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor print. Okay. Silver key. Unlocking door with silver key leads to a room with many doors. Nook. +1 key. Spare room. Corridor. Interesting game concept so far. Whatever the hell is happening here. Guest bedroom +10 steps. Den +1 diamond. So I'm just gonna do things. I don't understand what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do them. Pay attention to the exits in the blueprint map. Now I'm trying to get to the antechamber, correct? an eye on weird stuff. Okay, so do I take a piss? Bathroom. Alright. Nice geese. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Hmm. Gem requirement here. I should have read what this room does. This is a weird room. You can look at the map during drafting. If you press tab, it appears on the bottom left. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Free reroll in here. Okay. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff, like, that's helpful if chat has, like, little pieces of advice like that. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, which you must select 1 to draft. However, there's some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. We've learned. This is actually just a board game. Yeah. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Seven locked doors. Just checking some stuff out. Locked. You lose steps going back. That's not good. I like this room. I'd spend some time in this room. I like little nooks like that. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal would prove to be an invaluable tool. You will not regret having beside you. I have actually a notepad right now and pen. It's going to make it hard to get to the antechamber. These rooms are not mere cosmetics. Okay. I see. I mean, I've noticed weird drawings. I've noticed the rooms have some weird stuff going on in them. I don't know what they mean yet, but I'm just going to play the game as the Lord intended and hope that it makes sense. That sucks. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. Apple. Plus 2 steps. 4 gold. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. Alright. 50 steps should be more than enough. So I would think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apple, 5 banana, 5 orange. I'll write that down. I don't know why. Apple, banana, orange. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. We're losing steps here, so I want to be very deliberate. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Camp Colonel. And those are good. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp. He is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys. I will not have to share my room. I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid. Today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission, writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. If he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a cryberry. It is a good day because today my brother returns from college. I finally get to return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would have rather had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. That's fun. Oh, hey! Hamster. Video game. Old video game. If this is 93, that shit's like a ColecoVision. I'm gonna need a key. Did I not get a reroll thing? We used it? No, I had 2. Only in that one room. Well, I got 2... Oh, I got 2 diamonds. Okay, never mind. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. pretty much just dead ends now. Order placed. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. Imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate, the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. I won't forget you, buddy. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. So much I want to say. I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, but I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me, this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. P.S. Get some sleep each night. Don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks. Minecraft. 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 Utility room fuse box. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. This seems important. How do I gotta draw this, maybe? Okay. Press blue next to red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. I just kind of gave it a once-over kind of drawing. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Rivane. Oh, hi, Denny. To senders. He's no longer employed with our staff. Okay, so, chat, what do I do now? All of my rooms here are, dead ends. I need a key. You can explore outside a little. Could there be an item outside? I want my money back. That was a waste. What did you wish for? I wished for a console better than the ColecoVision. I don't know, there's just something about the word Coleco that screams early video game. Maybe it's because my cousin would talk about ColecoVision. I always thought, like, wow, that sounds cool. But deep down, I knew the Nintendo was the best. Because that's what I had. And it was the most advanced, and it had Mario. Whereas his ColecoVision had, like, the Great Gianna Sisters or some stuff like that. Meanwhile, ColecoVision is still here to this day, and Nintendo was forgotten. What even happened to Nintendo anyway? They miscalculated with making their main guy an Italian plumber. Okay. So that's where you stay overnight. That ain't happening. Hey, man, we're selling rat poison. Current inventory as well? Oh, man. It's a roguelike. Yeah, such as I've heard. Oh, seems pretty interesting. All right, let's see. So I have some stuff written down. Got all that again. Parlor. It's got a puzzle. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. The blue box is empty. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate, the Oldhams, this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society. We were beginning to worry my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. Excuse me. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you in a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with particulars of this game. When I found the time, I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. This box is blue. This seems to be false because this is a blue box. That is correct. All right. This again. 5 banana, apple, orange. That's the same orange. Plus 2 steps. Well, I was looking for purple and blue. There's no blue or purple. Maybe I don't fuck with this right now. This doesn't have a switch. Whoa! So I've got blue, purple. Do you have any ideas what you're doing? No? I mean, I'm making purple. It turns out it's a little tougher to make purple than I thought. I need how many purples? I need 5 purple and 1 red. I need to figure out how to do purple. And keep it purple. But when it's next to them, bad stuff happens. This is really complicated. You may not want to try to brute force it. Well, I understand the concept is red plus blue equals purple. I'm just, like, that keeps happening. You're missing information right now? Alright. That's all I need to hear. Chat, shut up. Chat, shut up about chat shutting up. That's actually helpful, so I don't, like, stand there and waste 10 more hours. Crowbar and praying hands. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. I don't want to... That's the end of my rooms if I don't do that. Red Rover, Gold Sink, Green Thumb, the Halls of Holly. I want more rooms to explore, so I don't run out. Items for sale. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Stairs painting. Eclectic sense of design. Finger statue. Greetings from Reddington. It's like some shit Lydia Dietz would have in her room. Or Mama Dietz. No gems. Reroll die. Okay. Bird. Staff notice, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Oh. Package. Sleeping mask coupon book, 2 gems. This is save 1 coin on each purchase in the estate. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Interesting. In the, least way possible, this kind of reminds me of Sleep No More. Press any button. Just no, what I mean is the kind of the vibe of the sets a little bit. It's funny because the dude who owned the venue we did a week ago did some of the music, a lot of the music and sound for Sleep No More, and he was telling me that when they shut down, he got a ton of props from the sets, and that he invited me back to that venue to watch a show, and he said he would give me a prop. Really cool guy. By the way, if you're in New York City, Baker Falls is a really great place to hang out, have a cup of coffee, a drink, watch a show. Did you get anything? I didn't get anything yet, no. But I already have, my masks from the Sleep No More thing. Green, press blue next to red to activate purple. Do you think he'll give you the matron's water tower? The fact that you know that is crazy, but, yes. Big ass clock. So guest bedroom plus 10 steps plus another 5 steps, right? Or no? Yep. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Peculiar personality, somewhat made up for your own absence. Also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It's well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves. Chapel. Well, it looks cool in here. I don't know why I'd open the chapel specifically, but I just thought it would be cool. There's also some room choices here. Drawing room. It's locked. Would it be locked from the passageway still? Oh! Not locked here. Banana, bacon and eggs. Plus 3 steps, plus 15 steps. Add morning room to today's draft pool. Well, I don't have the money for this, so this was kind of a waste. And I get tithed again for going into the goddamn church. If I don't have money, is it free? Yes. That'll be a last resort. Plus 3 keys. Or redraw. Let's redraw. The rigid blocks. Cigarette machine. Man, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I remember that was at a restaurant I was at many, many, many years ago. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. So your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals of the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security and in the laboratory. Okay, Babbage. Without. And after all, it's what the fighting is all about. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. I want to be Sledgehammer. and see floor plans. Oh. Locked. Keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. I don't have a keycard. Fucking tithing. Someone just said, all right, Martin Luther, chill. That looks suspicious. Locked. Is that it for the day? Check dark room for items. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked church. I thought it was just like one time. I don't see any items in here. Here's a kind of a question. Well, it is a question. How long is this game? Very long. Depends on a lot of luck. Because I see that there are many days that you can play. Northern Lion hasn't beaten it yet. That's literally all you had to say. Depends, took me around 25 hours. People with 140 hours. 20 hours. It's like Animal Well, it goes as deep as you do. Reaching credits is only part 1. Well, you know, I'm not feeling anxious about it because it's kind of just cool to just play. Northern Lion is beating it pretty quick by getting to room 46. There's just a lot of extra shit. This is one of those things I could just, like, play once in a while if I want to. I'm not going to promise that this is going to be a full playthrough, but I'm getting it and I'm enjoying it so far. Each time you enter a room, you lose a footstep. Okay. Right. I just didn't see that before. There are 4 boxes in this room. That's false. There's only 1 box in this room. That's false. The gems are in the true box. Four lights! Nuke. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Special cost bypassed. Locksmith. Laundry room. Launder currency. Or kitchen. Actually, I'll take a suggestion. Oh, it's just you just buy keys or lock picks and stuff like that. Okay. When in drought, draft something you haven't drafted before to find clues. What about booze? Keep it in mind for late game. Try to save money. Well, what carries over? Is it just knowledge that carries over from run to run? Mostly. And there are permanent things. I guess also... the mailroom. I believe this run is already over. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Not really. Patio. Spread gems in each green room. Whoa, the patio is cool. You know what this reminds me of? Night Manor from UFO 50 a little bit. Very below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt. You need a shovel. I figured it was something like that. A couple of these here. Oh, no, just that one. Oh, there are a couple. Okay. I really don't want to draft a chapel. I need to save money so I could buy a bunch of bananas for that one thing. My guess, at least. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I should have drafted the chapel. Big Goose. Oh man, Nintendo is going to come after this game so hard. But I guess it's not Titanic 2 Orchestra for Dying at Sea, so it's probably fine. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne, had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red, the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He always had a book to turn his eyes down, if he ever was outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath in the bed. Maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Story about you, if it needs to be said about a prince, red prince in his book, the red book we just read.
Okay. What do you want me to do with this information? Bobby.
Screenshot all books. No. I'm sure there's an Imager link to that book. Check one item, retrieve it another day. Well. Constellations. Starbase. North Star, 1 gold. Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Plus 3 steps. 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's apple. Plus 1 key. Gems, dead-end rooms are more common today. The sale. Okay. Okay. So I just look up, I think. Gain 1 gold. Alright. Locked. There is a locksmith. Each time you drop the observatory, the star count will go up, and it does cross over. I had a feeling, considering it started with 1, that there would be crossover, yes. Or rather, that there would, yeah, it would start at 1 and go up. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. I tried so hard. Thinking maybe I'll save the money for another key, but fuck it. I know, no, I have 2 now, which is good. Maybe there will be a use for that. They have a locksmith in the mansion to make keys for its locked doors. you know, we don't know what it's like. But yeah. I don't know, some people probably get lost in their own mansions. Wasn't there some fucking weirdo who built, like, a mansion maze? Oh boy. There's the chapel. And there's the last key. Billiard room. Or boudoir. Should I do billiard room now or boudoir? The Winchester house. Right, okay. Billiard. Plus, minus, times, divided by. Car keys. Also, we are low on steps. Eight. I'm gonna try some stuff until I find a pattern. Oh! 8 plus 3 equals... 8 plus... yeah. Wait. 3, 1 plus 2. Okay. Minus. Maybe it's minus now? Maybe the second layer is minus? 19... minus 13? Maybe. Minus 13. Well, that was it. 7 minus 4. 2 times 5. 10. 17 minus 15 times 2 equals 4. Whoa! Key card. I'm so fucking mad he got that on the first try. Dude, let me celebrate a victory. Let me have this, man. Boiler room. Locked. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. What the hell's going on here? Oh, this is a very complicated room. Hmm? There's nothing working here. Oh. I think that's... Okay. Who let this man play with scalding steam? Just need this one now. Right. Right, okay. No, now the middle's missing. I think I did it. I got it. No, I didn't. Wait, did I? Got it. I don't know what I'm doing. That just helps power other rooms? Does that stay solved? Yes, to an extent. Okay, good. Remember any of the rooms that needed power? No, not really. Were there any? I think the previous run had them. Chat, is there a way to open this? I don't want to, like, fuck up the power flow. Oh. Oh, man. Well, this could be good. Boiler room. Mental. Hot key. Hot keys, eating beans. How could you give your old brother the old spicy keychain? What's your steps? I've got 2 steps left. You might want to see what the boiler room does. Power source. Furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Wow, a bedroom. Talk about luck. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness. We inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mage chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Aquarium is every color of room. Man, I wish I had the gems for that, because that seems cool. I can't just go back into this room and get more steps, right? Like, it's only a one-time thing. Locked. Interesting. How do you find the music? It's perfect for this kind of game. It's really, really cool. Yeah, this game's interesting. I'm gonna get some pistachio nuts. It's going to be annoying, but I'll eat them quietly. Don't worry, I got this. These are good. They're not shelled. I got them at Costco. They have like again, not sponsored by Costco, but they have jalapeno lime, just salted and then salt and pepper, which are my favorites, weirdly. But yeah, no shells. Really good. Okay. Courtyard. Seems pretty good early. If only there would be a shovel. We could find some items. Whoa. Metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. I guess that's just a passive. You can't get infinite steps, confirmed. Oh, it beeps when you're near items. Call Zot. I think Zot would like this game, actually. Alright, give me a second here. Hmm. The halls of Holly. I thought it said houses of the holy. Is there any reason to choose aquarium over the hallway? Pretty. You can boost bonuses in other rooms. You know, that's fine. I'll just do it because I want to see it. Locked trunk. I didn't even see that. Ooh. Pretty good find, but, you know, gotta use a key to do it. What? It's a little bedroom. What? It's a little library. Or filing room or something. Whoa, it's the Titanic. It's Titanic 2. The parlor. What should we do here? Parlor. With a puzzle. Parlor. That's why it's every color, every room. Oh, that's interesting. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Do they have cool aquariums in New York? They do. Coney Island. It's a good one, the Coney Island one. This box and the white box are both empty. There is a second wind-up key in this room. The statement on the white box is true. This and the white box are both empty. Observatory. Do you want to go in there? A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Guess we're kind of heading back there anyway. No, we're not. I don't feel like doing puzzles right now. One major key, one minor key. Gem requirements 2. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Yeah, major and minor key. That's funny. I can't get that one. I could redraft, but I think nursery might be good. Banan. I want to go get those chests in the in the main room. Fabulous naturals ahead. You need keys for those chests. We can we can open one of them. We can open one of them. Ah, the pistachio. What a fruit. What a magical fruit it is. If this was your house for real, what kind of rooms would you draft? Music room? Gamer room? Theater? Goon cave? That's not a room. Locked? Oh. I should have checked. All right, we're going to the courtyard. Damn it. Maybe redraw? Would billiard have key? I couldn't do the store because I have no gems. Chapel would be pointless compared to East Wing. Reroll until key. This is rough. Could the boudoir have a key? I don't think we have any keys here. The run is over. Man, this was going really good too. I had a lot of money. Oh wait, safe. I don't have a fucking code for that. Okay, let me examine this a little more closely. No way. No fucking way. 4. Just Herbert. It was Christmas. It's just Christmas. I had it. Wait, no, I genuinely. A chat member definitely said something that made me think to do that. I won't lie. However, when I first looked at that picture, I was like, Christmas. And then I was like, no, that's too obvious. Count the presents, count the lights, count the presents. Fun fact, 2512 also works. Okay. But I was distraught to learn that you've chosen to omit the details of Marion's disappearance from public record. It's no surprise to me the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion, it's a great word, and stoop to kissing the foot of that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think about your name. Having never had a family, name, nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. For the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her stories, to deny her life. As through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel, and that's a 4. Unfortunately, though, there was no key in there, so it didn't even matter. So the run's over, yeah? Unless I'm missing something. You got lore. Lore's nice, I guess. Okay, let's do maybe one more. You can also throw coins in the fountain. You have red envelope permanently in your map screen now. That is true. We'll miss the metal detector. What if the run is over immediately after this? Okay, no, we got the den, luckily. That can quite literally happen. I believe it. Hot den eating bees. The slice. Pizza. Greater chance of finding green rooms. I still am missing vital information here because I don't understand this. I understand it now. That's in the notes, or is it blue? Wait. It's supposed to be purple and one red. That's it. There's more to do after this puzzle. Okay. Alright then, never mind. This pulps the whole thing. This route the run's over. Oh well. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. One more run. This was such a quick one, I'm going to do exactly that, yeah. Is that one chest still in the entrance? No, it looks like that's procedural. That happens each run. You have to do that. This feels like kind of a slight Brian Eno kind of vibe musically. Who do you think will become the new pope? I'm gonna say probably Johnny Knoxville. Gray Leno for new pope? I don't see why not. Pope Leno the First. I think it has a great ring to it. You would have to voice him. You know, at some point there's going to be a VTuber Pope, right? I think they've already, like, the church has already kind of acknowledged VTubers or something. There was something that happened. So I'm thinking that's probably what will happen. They made an anime girl mascot. Yeah, so PopeTuber is the next big thing. This is a new room, by the way. This seems important. Cloud, I found this mysterious mansion. It is like the one in Nibelheim. Cloud, are you here? Are you listening? Cloud, it's me, Chudlot. I'm running for Pope. Cloud, I'm gonna be the next Pope. Cloud, are you interested in NFTs? I hear it provides additional value to game purchasers. Blue memos equal true, red memos lies. Unless written by hand. I'll write that down. Blue memo equals true memo. Red memo equals false unless written by Gland. I got that. Gray memo. Doesn't look like coffee. What the fuck is in there? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. That's fake. Keycards, access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also more likely to be locked as you progress north. This we saw already, the punch clock thing. Man, this just got a cool vibe to it. boiler room. Rank is based on how far north you are. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that you've yet to collect. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with low setting, 5 or 6 with high. If I have a key card, this would be good to have on high, I guess. Default setting, security doors will be set. Unlocked, confirm setting, nice. Menu. So when I asked if this room was like, you know, if it carried over, it doesn't, does it? It's already solved. So what I need to do is just get the path. Basically. Sure does. I just oiled it. Oh. Got it. Silver key. I don't know. If we get a fecal raid, I'm afraid to say this is going to be a tough game to just jump in on. But thank you, Joel. I appreciate it. Thank you for the fecal. I can't believe I just said that unironically, but yes, it's true. Thank you for the fecal. That's false, by the way. Red is false, remember. So this game is really cool. It's also kind of hard to maybe explain. I'm still figuring it out, but it's really enjoyable. Like, it's got secrets and puzzles, and there's a roguelite element where you're drafting rooms like a board game. But yes, I appreciate that, Joel, and hi everyone, welcome. Red room here. I'm gonna get the archives and I'm gonna hope for the best. We got power, so it's good. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been made, been held with much skepticism by many pundits that viewed the book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher author detained by Red Guard question. Wow. Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared in the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in statement released Friday, maintaining that popular author and Mr. White, yo, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor of the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy. The charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. There's a split with Ruffington Press citing personal reasons. Announcement came after Caleb Manning was arrested, basically. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Suspicious bag, third major last year. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. I've seen that word. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by close friend at 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones had never arrived home at the carriage, and the carriage driver could not be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. This game isn't all reading. This is just I hit a lore room that you need power for. You gotta solve a big puzzle or puddle to get into this room to be able to read this. So it seems like I just hit like a tremendous lore dump just as, the people joined. Lavish rooms have historically been reserved for use of the aristocracy and high peerage. Access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall, brandishing firearms. You actually don't need power to read in the archives? Never mind, I lied. Intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, disabled the security system. By the time the militia had arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. It's not been publicly announced, but the ruby crown of Orinda Ares, priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historical value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the theft was politically motivated. Okay, there's a story to piece together there. Archived floor plan. What's that? Means you can't see it. I could do the dark room. Could I give this power? Potentially. Why did I waste the steps? You need a circuit breaker for that. Oh, I thought I could just route the power from here. Use the box, not the power, sadly. Alright, we'll go back to that if we need to, but... Launder currency. Oh, man. I got no gems. Lose half your steps. Fuck that. Man. I don't know why I walked in there. That was a bad idea, chat. Pay close attention to the draft menu now that you have power to these rooms. I can't see shit. Oh, I see. There's a power thing. Weight room. Oh, come on! I just lost so many steps. This is the black box. This is the black box. Black box is not empty. So it's this one, yeah? Hardest one. Man, that was tough. Three gems for the cloister. Conference room. This is new. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have conference rooms, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I see no items in here, so... Blind. Wait. A note. Safe code. 30. Sorry. What? 3. 9083. It looks to be handwritten. Maybe. I know it's red. It's a lie? I mean, we can try it. Well, no, that looks typed. What am I saying? Handwritten. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office. Yeah, never mind. That is actually just a fucking lie of a thing. The office safe. Was there hidden? No. Don't have a key card for this room. I keep, once again, going into a room and then going back out of the room, and as a result, wasting steps. Why didn't you make the aquarium? I needed the steps, but I guess I thought I had extra room in the conference room, but no, I don't. Fucking church taking my money. God damn it. Well, this one we definitely want to use. Going for the guest bedroom. Get a ton of extra steps from this. I read that already. New key. Nuki. Nuki! Nuki! Not the best luck. Maid's chamber. That could go okay. I could do a mystery, or I could re-roll. At this point, why would I need the breaker box? I don't fully understand it. Maybe turn off... Well, if I turn off the power, I can use the conference room. Alright, let's try it. Keycard system off. Fuck. You can disable key cards in the security room now. I think I just did that. Yeah, that works. That actually works. Garage is +3 keys for 1 gem. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for this lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Game's getting a little laggy, weirdly. playing a sound effect, but nothing's happening. This doesn't seem to be much of anything. I don't know. You had car keys 1 run. Yeah. Follow the side path. Oh, I lost all those steps doing that. That's awesome. I gotta really, really pay attention to the step thing. That's not permanently unlocked now, is it? Oh! Well, that answers my question immediately. Love when that happens. Special items in the tool shed. Can you boys quit whacking in my tool shed? Metal detector. And a wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Okay, now I just have to find rooms that require the wrench. Someone said I'm on day 26. I've never found that. It seems to be the MO of this game. Open the rest of the doors in the Great Hall? What do you mean? The other locked doors? No, those are empty, no? They go nowhere. This hallway, well, it just goes into a hallway. Swan song. Follow the blue glowing line in the garage. I think the power being on is what opened the door here. Chat, before I lose a step, can I climb that? Thank you. I have to make a decision. Do I go to the Great Hall and attempt to use my keys? Or do I go up to conference room? I don't get more steps for the guest bedroom, right? Like, that's done? Is that a one-time thing? Done. Okay. We'll go to the conference room. We have to go through the weight room. Ooh. Broken lever. Okay, now should I go to the Great Hall? Too late? Alright. You're right there. Nah, dog. We gotta go this way. Run's pretty much over. Oh no, this is good. No, it's not. We've already seen that. We've been here. Okay. You can mail the wrench. No, this isn't that kind of room. At least you got the west path unlocked. That is a very good thing, yeah. Give me more steps! I need more life, fucker. Why would you not choose archives? So this is my first time playing this game today. I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna come back to this sometime. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Yeah, surprisingly good, surprisingly good. Well, chat, why don't we take a break and play RimWorld after the break? Stick around if you want.